Hi, this is Mr. Cooper, and I'm going to show you today how to graph your data from the lab, the Effects of Exercise and Homeostasis Lab. So as you can see, I have two tabs open. I have the lab slide deck, and I have the Google Sheets where the lab data goes. Okay, so at this point, you would have exchanged your lab data with your partners in your breakout rooms. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the data. Okay, so this is data that I just kind of made up on the fly. So your data might look a little different than this, and it's okay if it does. So I'm going to do Control C. I highlighted everything. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to highlight right here, highlight everything, and Control V, and everything is pasted into the graph. Into the sheets. All right, so now I'm going to highlight again on the sheets, and I'm not going to include the names in this. I'm just going to highlight everything that you see here. And I'm going to go to this tab right here where it says Insert Chart. Now, when Insert Chart comes up, this might come up. So you want to make sure you're in the Setup tab right here. And instead of column chart, we're going to do a line chart. I like the smooth line chart, so that's the one I'm going to choose. Excellent. So now I am going to go to Customize. And I got to make sure I have all my bits and pieces ready for the graph. So first thing we're going to do is, do we need chart style? No. Chart and, okay. So first we're going to name the chart. So make sure it's on chart title. And we are going to name it Effects of Exercise on Heart Rate. Okay. And that should come up in your graph right here. Now, in this tab, I'm going to go from chart title, and I'm going to go to horizontal axis title, which will be the title here at the bottom. And I'm going to name that time/set. Great. Now I got to name my vertical axis title, my y-axis, and I'm going to name that average heart rate. And in parentheses, I'm going to put beats per 1 minute. Oh, okay. So what else do we need to do? We got our title, we got our data, we got our x-axis title or y-axis title. Next, what I like to do is, let's go to where I go to series. I like to make sure my data points are seen. So I go to point size under format, and I'm going to choose 7px. And this will show you little data points from your data. Okay. Next, let's see. Oh, we need to change the legend. We need to know what each of these lines and who they represent. So who's in your lab group? So I have 4 random names that I came up with to be my group members. And as you can see, they go from left to right. So the blue one is going to be the first one. I'm going to double click that. Oh. And let's see. I name it Brian. Yep. All right. And then I double click the red one. And I double click and it comes up. I'm going to type in the next name of my group, Mary. Double click the yellow one. Next group member is Chris. Our last group member is Kate. Okay. So this is what we want. We want to make sure that we have our legend labeled, our data visible, our x-axis labeled, our y-axis labeled, and a title. And so you can play around and like customize your chart. Just make sure it has everything that we went over in this video. So now I'm going to click on the three dots and I'm going to select copy chart. And I'm going to go back to my slides. And on slide 13, that is where you're going to copy and paste your graph. So I'm going to unlink it. All right, and you can resize it and make sure it matches where it's supposed to go. All right, and there you have it, your graph. Thank you for watching.